Hey everybody, welcome back. Alright, so we have melted down a bunch of stuff. We have a bunch of scrolls and potions, which we're just going to hang on to until we need to use them. And we have turned in some proofs of strength. So if we go here, we have 6 total points here we could spend on our skills. At this point, each additional point of skills is going to cost 2 of these. I'm not sure it's necessary to use them just yet. 19, our skill there is pretty good. Also, notice down here the XP gain. That means for 1,277 more turns, we get bonus XP. So we want to get to killing. And we want to get to killing soon. Alright, so we've cleared these places here. We have raised the prosperity of that town, and I believe we raised the prosperity of that town, Greenleaf Ridge. Let's move a little further south. Now, keep in mind that the further south and the further east you go on the overworld map, the more difficult things become, but we have to move on at this point, so we are ready for that challenge. Let's see what we got here. So this dungeon is trivial for a Dungeonmans of your level. Fighting here would be an exercise in grindy boredom. Let's just skip ahead to where you crush all the monsters and scoop up the loots, okay? And so you can either ignore the place or you can get the loot. Obviously, we're going to get the loot. So that's going to fly out there. We're going to pick all of that up and see what we got here. So nothing that we can use. All this stuff is grayed out. We could take it right back to the academy and melt it down, but I'm just going to hold on to it for now. Can we get through there? No, we cannot. You know what? This is slightly different than a previous map I played on, so I was wondering if it changes. It does seem to change in very minor ways, because I don't remember this being here on a previous playthrough. No, it definitely changes. I guess the beginning part up north is always the same, but then it becomes randomized down here, so that's cool. Let's see about this dungeon. This is another trivial dungeon, so let's just take the loot. Pick that stuff up. And then how about this one? Well, actually, let me check real quick. Picked up a discount short bow, but we're past that now. We don't need it. Let's see what we have here. Another trivial dungeon, so give me the loot. So we might as well melt this stuff down now that we have a ton of it. So these blandles are not as good as the ones we're wearing. I mean, we're this close to the academy, let's just do this. Alright. So, I want to identify anything that may not have been identified. So we got that taken care of, and we're going to go back to the armor smith now. And melt my trash gear down, melt all of my unlocked gear, and there we go. Alright, so back to the overworld. Alright, so we could look for some more skirmishes on the roads. I kind of want to find another dungeon at this point. There's another skirmish. Actually, there's 2. Let's go ahead and try this one. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we've got the bomb throwers here. So, actually, we've got 5 here. There's another one. There's the champion. So, we're going to be dodging bombs here for a while. So, it's going to be a while before we get some actual shots in. As soon as we get within range, which will be in one or two more steps, yep, they'll start launching them. So we're going to have to keep away there. There we go. Now we start annihilating. Oh, no, more bombs. Alright. Not looking good health-wise here, so I don't want to lose a turn, but I do need to use either a healing potion or if we have bark skin, that would be nice. I don't think we have bark skin. Oh, we do. It's right here. Should we do... Actually, let's do the healing potion. Alright, that cost us a turn, but it's not too bad. And we can hit these guys, and we're healing every turn, so that is quite nice. Alright, we got one more bomb thrower. And I think we want to start hitting the champion here with our power drive. I know he's out of range. If we hit that guy now, we can power drive him. And then, I don't think we need to debuff him. He has to take a bunch of turns to get to us. So we can just shoot him with our regular attack here. Let me skip one turn. We'll see how... Yeah, this is fine. That is fine. Alright, so there's some purloined inventory. And two, it looks like two more, might be more than that, and one bomb thrower, not a big deal. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there is, okay, another bomb thrower back there. Two! Okay, wonderful. Alright. There we go, that should do it. Let's be sure. Yeah, that does. Okay, good. So let's see what we got here. So there's another Prance Elf longbow, but obviously it doesn't compare to ours, because ours is double enchanted. We got this War Reaver, which does not have fire damage, but it does more overall damage as our melee weapon. We'll equip it. Some scrolls that we haven't identified, and that's... oh, here's a mysterious ring. Let's identify that. The Accurate 10 Steel Ring. Add 2 melee damage, add 2 range damage, 8 defeat block, and oh, that's a really good ring. Some of these rings will give you bonuses to melee, but penalties to ranged or vice versa, and I can't stand that. There's no negatives here. So we're going to put that on. You put it on either hand, put it on the right hand. And that appears to be all we got. Okay, good. Alright, so let's get out of here. We got 2 boxes of purloined inventory. Let's see what this town needs. This might be another one prosperity town. No, they have a maximum of 2. Alright, so let's max them out. Alright, there we go. So now we're going to get good deals and good gear here, hopefully, anyway. Let's see what we can see. Alright, melee items. I'm really not interested in spending money on melee items, since I barely ever use melee. And this is another one of the pig dudes. We're not going to bother with that, because they, as we learned last time, those are ridiculously expensive. Let's see what we got here. More melee items. Alright, let's see. And how about here? A book of light armor. We wear medium armor. I don't really want to learn light armor. I'm happy with medium. I do like these scrolls of bolster armor. It's expensive. It's 1 gold, but I'm going to buy one anyway. Yeah, let's see if we need any of these. It's always nice to have liquid bandage. It's fairly cheap and it stops bleeding. And that's fairly cheap for the healing potion. Let's buy 2 of those. Alright, I think that's all the shops here. Alright, let's leave then. Alright, good. Okay, so, let's see about this other skirmish on the road. Alright, this looks very similar to the last one. Lots and lots of these bomb throwers here. I guess they're technically called gutter chemists. But as you can see, because we have learned more about them, we know that they're always on the run, and that the bombs take 2 turns to detonate, and that the bombs hurt monsters or enemies also. So that's an example of our increased monster knowledge being put to use there. Alright, so they're going to throw them on my next turn here. Now, I could try to get them to move towards me, but this guy is not going to be able to move towards me on this turn. And this guy will still be out of range if I stand still, so let's just move forward and get them to throw the bombs. Alright. That guy's still right out of range. There we go. Health is not terrible, but it's also not great. So I might consider a healing potion here just to be safe, but I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. Okay, can I hit him? Yeah. Alright, so now I want to use a potion, because we definitely took some more damage there. Oh, we have 15. I thought we had a lower number than that. Okay, that's good. Alright. So, let's lure this champion closer and hit him with Power Drive. And just to be safe, let's debuff him with the Shellbreaker shot. There we go. Alright, 3 boxes of inventory there. That's good. Alright, so, let's see. No more gutter chemists. So that's quite good. Move right. Oh, there is one, actually. I misspoke. Alright, we dodged that projectile. That was nice. There's 2 more gutter chemists. Pick this stuff up. Get those bombs going. Okay. And that should be everyone. Yep. Alright, so let's take a quick look here. Man, we got some monster knowledge, another mysterious artifact from antiquity, another proof of strength, and then there's the purloined inventory. Now there's more monster knowledge. Excellent. Okay. Alright, so let's see about... Actually, let me go up here to this town. Let's see what their max prosperity is. 3. Well, how about that? That's exactly what we have. There we go. Alright, so let's see if we can find anything interesting here. There's a book that will give you a point in shieldcraft. Definitely not interested in that. Just seeing if there's anything really interesting here. Not really. Okay. Next shop. It's the same as what we're wearing. Not as good as what we're wearing. Same. Right, we don't know... Well, we know what that one does, but we don't know what those other potions do. We need to upgrade our alchemy lab more. Bolster armor is always good. Again, it's expensive. But that and bolster weapon are just great scrolls to have. I'm hesitant to use them, though, sometimes, because better armor might be right around the corner, but it might not. So, for example, why don't we enchant our cured shoulders here? So, bolster armor, we have 4 of them. So now we have deft, decorative, cured shoulders plus 1. So that gave us some parry, 5% there. That's fine for now. And as far as shoes go, these iron toe kicks are better. We're going to buy those. And we'll equip them. And we will also bolster those new shoes. So now we have plus 5% total block on those and better overall stats. So that's great. And what do we have? Scrolls of Identify. That seems to be the main thing that the barmaid has each time. And of course, right after I use bolster armor on the shoulders, we find some better ones. These are actually really good here. How much is that's 69 silver. We can afford that. That's not a problem. I mean, this could have something good. We wouldn't have to use bolster armor on it because we could identify it and there will be an enchantment. But I think we're going to go with these boiled shell shoulders plus 2. Absolutely. So we'll put those on, and yes, once again, bolster armor. Alright. Let's see what we got. Plus 5% total parry. That'll work. Alright. Improvements. Not gonna complain about that. Alright, so, I kind of want to take this stuff back to the academy real quick, because if we die, it's going to be wasted. And honestly, you never really know when you're going to run into a really bad situation. Alright, so do we have any books? No, just the monster knowledge. So here's the relics, which includes the monster knowledge. And the proof of strength, and that relic. And then we'll identify. Just make sure we don't have anything better than what we currently have equipped. We do not. So let's melt it all down once again. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Alright, so another thing that we can be looking forward to here anytime now is soon some random enemies will start dropping eggs. And the eggs allow you to have a chicken companion. And I know that doesn't sound very impressive, but those chickens are very useful. You can only have one active at a time, but they are very useful. Alright, let's see if we can find anything over here. No. There's another skirmish. Kind of want to find another dungeon so we can get some real progress here. We still have 339 turns of XP boost. Oh, and there is our first random encounter. There we go. Let's see what we have. Alright, it's definitely not going to be just these two guys. Where are we? Okay, so let's take one step. Alright, he's not moving. We'll hit him. Alright, very nice. Try to get some cover here just in case. I don't think this guy is ranged. Also, I don't know that that cover even matters, to be perfectly honest. When it comes to ranged attacks, it probably doesn't. Alright, that's arranged right there. Now, I don't know, let's see. Bandit bowmen. There are some bowmen that every single time they hit you, it causes bleeding. I don't know if it's these guys. I hope it's not these guys. It's these guys. It is these guys. Alright, so we're going to bleed for 3 turns. That's not terrible. Now the bleeding has stopped. I'm going to try to go up here and rest. Now this is going to burn through our XP gain turns, but I don't care. I want my health back. Dark Steel Crescent. What is that? Oh, it's a blade. I thought it was a bow. About to get excited there. Okay. We probably cleared this place, I guess. Seems like it, so we can just leave. Alright. No other way through there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another one? Alright. Okay, this one looks to be a little more difficult. Okay. Let's see. One more turn. There we go. So, I'm noticing that in these random encounters, the enemies are a little more... Passive is probably not the right word, but they're a little more hesitant to engage. It's kind of like an ambush tactic type of thing going on, it seems, anyway. Normally they just all come at you, but see, they kind of wait till you get closer, which is actually good. Alright, we're probably done here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me go up this way. That place seems kind of dangerous. Okay, here's another dungeon. Hopefully this won't be a trivial one and we can actually go in. Oh, you've got to be. This has never happened this often. Uh-oh. These guys can be dangerous. These bandit spark tossers. I'm going to hit them with power drive. And we have leveled up. Excellent. Alright, so let's look over here again. We can't learn any of these new things just yet because there's a level requirement for them. Level 6. You can learn them with a book even if you haven't hit the required level. Let's look at medium armor. So this is a passive ability that gives you a bonus to dodge for 1 round after you're hit, meaning that blows after the first are less likely to connect. That can be quite useful. This gives you a 2-handed weapon use, don't care about that, and gives you press the attack, which is something you use for melee, so not going to use that. This grants dual wielding, again, not what we're looking for. Let's see, so there's the Psychomancer stuff. I'm not going to go into that yet, so let's go with the medium armor passive. That is good. Okay, so take care of that guy. Okay, there's the bleeding dude. Hate this guy. I'm trying to think if I want to use... Why not? Well, because I've already used... I was going to say, why not use power drive? Because I already have, and then we're going to have, like, no stamina left. We're going to get shot, most likely. Oh, we critted him. Alright. That is nice. That was very good. Okay, so... Let's see... Trying to think, where are they most likely to be? Are they going to be to the south, or let's keep going north? Probably both directions. I don't know that. I don't think there's like a champion with these random encounters, so it's kind of just get to the edge of the map and you can leave, probably. Oh, I hate these guys. These guys take a lot of shots to kill. The Lizard Man Brute. You know what? We got our stamina back. So let's power drive him. Look at that. 66 damage. Didn't even take him halfway down. We should have enough turns here to kill him before he reaches us. Oh, he's out of range right now. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We might be clear to head on out of here. Of course, we're going to have to find a way to the edge of the map. This should do it. Yeah. I can't believe all these random encounters. This is crazy. Alright, what do we have? Okay, a dungeon we can actually enter. This is Lethithus's Pillar. Okay. Alright, let's make sure we have max stamina, so we're going to rest. There we go. Alright, you can definitely tell... Oh, we're bleeding. You can definitely tell the enemies are getting a little more robust here. So obviously the red outline here is telling us that our health is very low. We should be able to rest. Yep, no one has shown up to disturb us, which is rare, but lovely. Alright, so we don't have anything on our head. Can we... Yes, we can wear this. 3% reduced mana cost for powers. I mean, that's really doesn't do anything useful for us. But at least we'll have something there, I guess, right? Now we can wear this, and it has really good stats. Let's... Oh, we don't have any identify scrolls. I don't want to put it on because it might be terrible. We really want to identify that first. I can't believe I don't have any identify scrolls. I thought I did. Okay. We'll be alright. Alright, we just picked up a book. To sever and deflect will give you 1 point in sword and board. We don't need that. You can sell it for an obnoxious amount of gold, $53.99. But I think it's better at this point to turn it into the library. Alright, pin to win scroll. I was hoping it was identify. It is not. Alright, chain bangers, of course. How many? There's only... Yeah, there's 2 more. Alright, we got rid of them. I'm gonna jump clear. There we go. So these fight gauntlets, we can wear these. So that will go right here, give us 12 defeat armor. Alright. An improvement. Make sure we rest real quick. I'm so glad we're one-tapping those archers, because that bleed is so annoying. Okay, now these guys are annoying too. The Spike Shell Pangolin, they can charge you and knock you like way down the hall, but I gotta take care of this guy first. I don't think it's necessary to debuff him. I don't think the charge does all that much damage, it's just annoying, but we'll see. Hopefully he won't get the chance to charge. Alright, he did not. Let's get our stamina back. Okay. Open that chest. Combat blinking spell. Alright, here's some battle chaps. Another improvement. But again, just like with this, we have to identify it to be safe. And we don't have the scroll. 2 chain bangers. We got this mustard slime right here. If I jump away, they might... I don't think if they'll be able to pull me from there with the chain. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Whoops, I accidentally meleeed there. We got debuffed temporarily, our armor's broken, but now it's back. Okay. 4%, I can take that. Switch that hat out. And, okay. Let's rest. Nope. Where did you come from? Rest again, get that stamina back. Alright, don't want to go down the stairs just yet. Whoa! Parried? Come on. Good dodge there. Did not dodge that. Let's rest and get our health back. Seems like a safe spot. Alright. Hit that gelatinous cube. We still don't have Identify, do we? We still haven't picked one up. They do seem to be pretty rare in terms of drops. I need to start buying a lot of them when I go to town. Alright, that seems to be the whole floor, so, honestly, I'm wondering if I should leave and buy some Identify scrolls. I probably should, because there's no telling how bad this could get. Now, I believe this icon means that we did not clear the place. I don't know if the dungeon gets more difficult if you leave and come back. I don't have any evidence to suggest that it does, but it might, I don't know, it might be the case. Alright, so let's go to this town, and should just be able to go right to the tavern and talk to this lady. And of course, no, this time she's not selling the Identify scrolls. Someone probably is. There they are. Alright, 12 silver each. I'm going to buy both of them. And that's exactly what we need. 2 of them. Identify the Battle Chaps. Royal Battle Chaps. Really good armor and dodge. 10% Dread Purple damage. 15 Dread Purple resist. So, the purple people are like supposedly the final enemies in the game, or the toughest enemies in the game. So I guess the Dread Purple resist is a resistance against their attacks. Now, as for the 10% Dread Purple damage, does that apply to everything, to all monsters? It probably does. But the stats are better anyway, so we're definitely putting that on. Now we're going to identify this. Practiced KG Beast Belt to Barden +1. Plus 10% total dodge and parry, and excellent armor and dodge stats. That's awesome. There we go. Our armor has been upgraded quite nicely here. See if anyone else has Identify scrolls, because we'll no doubt need some more in the future. Just wands and staffs there. Or staves, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, I feel much more confident in our armor now. Yeah, let's go. By the way, I think I said last time that there's always 3 floors in the dungeon. That's not true. I've been on a few that lately that have 4 floors, so disregard that. Okay. These guys like build the carpenter bee. They build what do you call them? Barricades, where they can build them. I guess they don't always do it. Right, regular battle chaps. Bees, True Things, Volume 1. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, okay. Do we need to rest? No, we do not. Now, this is the first time I even realized that there's a map system. Somebody left a comment in the previous video saying to use the map, and I just now remembered reading that comment. And there is a map. Let's press M to access it. Alright, I don't want to get hit by this guy or that guy. I'm going to jump back. Okay. Let's rest, get our stamina back here. I was going to look at this, reveals the location of all treasure in this area. That I just kind of want to see exactly how this works. So I just used it. Odin's skin tingles with the pull of treasure. Oh, it lit it up here, and if we hit the map, now I see why the map can be quite useful. Okay. I think it even shows the location of some monsters as well. Oh, you learn something new every day. Let's see. Tin Steel Dome Warmer increases base health. That's better than reduced mana cost since we don't use mana. So I'm going to put that on. And, here's these bracers. They give you spell power. It's not better than our defeat armor, so I'm not going to change it. Now here's a Prance Elf Longbow +2, which is going to do more damage by 1 than our current one, but we're going to have to bolster it. But we don't have any scrolls of bolster weapon right now, so I'm going to hold on to that until we do. Alright, and actually this is where we're going to end this episode right here. So as always, thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate that. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like to. And I will see you all next time.